We have done a better job in school reform at the elementary school level than we have at the high school level. And I think part of the problem is making high school relevant for kids, that they get the point of why they need to be there and pay attention.
One thing that I think young people today really need the reinforcement, really need the encouragement with is, this is where you are, this is your dream, and this is your goal, but the only way that you get there is through hard work and effective effort.
I think students now want to learn, how does the world, particularly how does business, and drilling down further, how does making money tie to my reality of sitting in class? And I think the more you can do that, then the more you're going to be able to engage students, particularly students in low-income communities, where they are. And I think NFTE is one mechanism, one means by which to do that.
The Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship is a global nonprofit that inspires young people to stay in school, recognize business opportunities, and plan for successful futures. In 2003, I started the NFTE Chicago office in partnership with the Coleman Foundation in Chicago Public Schools to really bridge the Chicago achievement gap and also to teach our students 21st century skills.
I'm probably the biggest testimonial story you can hear about what NFTE does for somebody. My first 2 years in high school, failed every class. When I say every class, I mean every class, from the top to bottom. And that's not because I didn't know the work, it's not because the work was hard, it's just because I wasn't interested.
I would have never saw myself in college and with the scholarship that I have now and with my own business in 100 years. You learn accounting, marketing, financials, income statements. With the NFTE program, you can strive to be better.
I think NFTE teaches students how to not just look at the world, particularly low-income students, not just looking at the world as consumers, right, but as participants in the economy, and how that relates to, boy, I need to study because I need to understand math, I need to understand English, I need to understand other subjects.
My NFTE teacher, Scott Stewart, was very influential. He made learning relevant. He made school fun. And he really taught me that the other classes that I thought maybe I wouldn't need in the future, he really showed me how essential they would be.
Where would we be without light bulbs today? In the dark. In the dark, literally, right? The curriculum is hands-on, it's engaging, and it's applicable to their everyday lives. So students get it right away.
Students are excited to go to the NFTE classroom. It's not just another elective class for them. They actually are going in because they know that every day when I go in there, I am pursuing my passion, and my passion might be in events planning, it may be photography, it may be graphic design, but it's something that I personally am invested in.
When I started the business class, I needed to think of an idea, and I ultimately jumped to selling beverages. And I knew that I couldn't sell Capri Suns and Kool-Aid and things like that because it's illegal to sell other people's product. So I knew my grandmother had this great tasting lemonade. So I tweaked it and made it my own, and Jeff Drinks was born.
In other classes, sometimes you can find the answer in the book, sometimes a teacher can guide you to the right answer. But in the NFTE classroom, the right answer is the answer that you can defend, and is defended by the business plan and the presentation and the execution of the business.
The ROI from Jeff Drinks is about 161%, which means for every dollar that an investor puts in, they'll get $1.61 back. And I gotta make sure that I say this in my plan, that although my business generates an 161% return on investment, I will not be offering that to my potential investors. Sorry.
The NFTE program really has three components. The first is teacher training and professional development. We provide over 70 hours of professional development to our educators every year. The second piece is the NFTE staff team that go into the classroom and work closely with the students and teachers to bring the program alive. The third, and probably one of the most important things that we do, is bring the business and entrepreneurial communities into our classroom to provide real-world role models for our students.
I was a judge of the business plan competition, and that was a great opportunity. And from that, the winner of the competition, Zoe Damascella, I became involved in mentoring Zoe after that. Just an amazing young woman who went on to come in second in the national competition. It
opened so many doors for me that I never would have gotten the chance to experience if I hadn't participated in the competition. I definitely would say that NFTE helped me accomplish pretty much everything that I've had a chance to do so far. After I won the competition, I got a chance to go to the White House and meet President Obama because of NFTE. I got a chance to be on the Tyra Banks show because of NFTE, and it's just opened so many doors for me.
There's no greater pleasure than seeing what high school teenagers can produce when given the right materials and the right structure.
NFTE helps students believe and dream, and that's important. And it's because of what NFTE offers to students all over the globe, and I'm so happy to be a part of that.
I think what's so exciting about working with NFTE students is that they develop entrepreneurial mindsets and confidence, and you see them apply this to their lives, to their schools, and really to their communities.
I can think of no better use of my time than supporting NFTE, because every year I have greater hope for the future of not only Chicago, of the whole country. The entrepreneurs of the world are going to create the jobs, are going to create the opportunities for people, and these kids should be very proud of themselves, and they really are learning what it takes to make it in America.
The one thing that I can't do is fly. That's about how I see it, and I'm working on that.